Breaking news. This is an emergency broadcast brought to you by Max NFT Reviews. DEGEN News is self-described as an independent Web3 focused news outlet, which is supposedly known for its shock value reporting in that space. And the DEGEN News NFT collection purpose is to raise initial capital to support its journalistic efforts. They describe the utility of their NFT as being similar to having a subscription to online news media outlets. According to the American Press Institute back in 2018, the median price of a subscription to an online news outlet was around $10 a month, with the mint price of the NFT being at 2.5 Sol and a current price of around $14 per Solana. That turns out to a cost of about $35 for supposedly lifetime access to the project. If the project continues reporting for at least 4 months, the value seems pretty decent. Now, however, expecting an unproven NFT project to last for any significant amount of time past their launch date is always a huge gamble. So let's take a look at the content DEGEN News has delivered so far. Most of that content is going to be on their Twitter account, which is their main news outlet at the moment. There's a long thread here detailing most of what is inside their roadmap. It just kind of breaks down their goals of becoming a Web3 news outlet, and they give a Mint Funds breakdown report. The breakdown report is also available in the white paper, but I always take those kind of things with a grain of salt because there's really no one to hold the project accountable for misuse of funds, and they can just say, "Oh, this fund, this Solana went here, whatever." I think the goal of the project, is quite good. However, a lot of the reporting coming from the DEGEN News account is quite irrelevant, and I often wonder, they often focus on the wrong things. You can see here there's a lot of back and forth reporting on content creators, developers, influencers, and a lot of floor price updates and large NFT buys. I will admit that I have found the reporting to be quite amusing over the last few weeks. However, if they intend to follow their supposed goal, I think they will need a much more serious writer, reporter, and researcher on the team. To be honest, no problem with people spending money on this NFT if they have found, some value or joy in the reporting that has been published so far. Let's take a look at their website. It's the FAQ. We're going to go back down to it in a second. NFT nonsense reported by the minute. So this is what I think the NFT is going to look like. So there hasn't been any official previews released yet. It's the icon for DN, who is the founder of the project. The design is okay. I like pixel art. I know that a lot of the NFT space has tried to move away from it, because pixel art is seen as unskilled. But I think there's a classic look to pixel art, and when it's done well, it's pretty good. This I will give it this kind of art. I will give it a 6.5 out of 10. Here's the roadmap again. There's FAQ section. Let's go through it really quick. Who runs the DEGEN News Twitter account? One person named DN. Will DN founder have enough time to both report and run the project? Yes, he has recently quit his job to pursue this project's ambitions full time. Let's go, unemployment gang. Will DEGEN News expand beyond Twitter? Yes, we'll be expanding to other social media platforms. I really want to get them to elaborate on that. What other social media platform is there, to be honest? No one's talking about NFTs or crypto on Facebook. No one's talking about it on Instagram. The only places where people talk about crypto and NFTs That's going to be on Twitter, which is already at. TikTok kinda, but you know that TikTok is like garbage for any information at all. And YouTube. So, I mean, yeah, get a YouTube account, bro. Will DEGEN News hire more reporters? Yes, hired reporters will report from DEGEN News accounts and other DEGEN Labs news outlets. So they haven't hired any reporters yet. What is DEGEN Labs? DEGEN Labs is a decentralized NFT news media conglomerate focused on creating and managing the most influential outlets in the industry. Project aims to deliver information-based utility to its owners. Wow, that is a lot of buzzwords that don't mean anything. How can a how can a news outlet that is controlled by one person, DN controls the narrative, how is that at all decentralized? I just don't understand. I don't get it. And I think calling it a decentralized NFT news media outlet is very misleading. I don't like that. What is information-based utility? Information that informs decision-making and is actionable, unseen anywhere else. Another FAQ that just shouldn't be there. This just shouldn't be there. It doesn't mean anything. And they're telling you that they're going to provide you with this information-based utility, but the way that they describe it is meaningless. It's like when someone goes on and on about a topic and they use all these buzzwords to make you think that they're super smart, but really they just have their head up their own ass and they're like listening to themselves talk. What makes DEGEN Labs a project that supports decentralization? Unlike traditional Web2 media conglomerates, DEGEN Labs will create and manage outlets that are run independently from an editorial perspective. In doing so, every stakeholder in Web3 will be given a voice. The organizational structure will also ensure that everyone is scrutinized. So they're going to support decentralization by having like different branches of DEGEN News. So like there's going to be let's say just a main DEGEN News account and then a sub DEGEN News account. But then here we get to the next question that I'm going to have, is on the FAQ here. If reporting is decentralized, how can DEGEN Labs ensure that its outlets reporting is accurate? And they just say that if they don't like what you put out, that they're just going to take the account away from you. So it's not decentralized at all. They're hiring people, they're paying people to report for them, and then if they don't like you, they're going to fire you. I mean, calling it decentralized news is just massive. It's just a lie. There's no other way to put it. You're misleading people by calling it decentralized. And I would really like to see them correct the record. What other outlets deliver information in the same fashion as DEGEN News? Well, would other outlets? My bad. Would other outlets? Not necessarily. Why even bother writing this? How will DEGEN Labs generate revenue? Website app ads, B2B partnerships, and NFT trading royalties. So we know NFT trading royalties isn't really a huge source of revenue. And Google Ads doesn't really pay that much unless you have like 10 ads on your page. You go to like any news outlet where you have to pay a subscription, and there's gonna be like 5-10 ads on one page. That's why there's all these like clickbaity articles that you see everywhere. You click on it, and then there's like 10 ads on the page, because that's the only way that they can generate revenue is if there's like a million ads on the page. And I really hope they don't do that. Anyways, I hope that if they ever run across this video, I hope that they take these criticisms to heart. I have enjoyed the DEGEN News Twitter account for the last couple of weeks, like I said before, and I just hope that they can clear up some of those misconceptions they have about how the organization is structured and I hope that they don't have a million ads everywhere. I wish them the best because it seems like a decent project so far, but you can never be too sure. Anyways, that's the end of my review. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Bye.